I've got so much to say. Today, it just gets worse. So, first of all, I shared with you the story of a family who had written to their local MP, Jane Kirkham, to say in no uncertain terms how this VAT raid is going to affect their child. It's not a normal story, it's a tragic story, and you can't fail to read it. The letter's out there on Twitter. I'm sure you can find it. You can't help but be touched by it. And this family ask for help. Jane Kirkham sends a letter detailing all of this to Bridget Phillipson. Bridget Phillipson doesn't read it. Bridget Phillipson, or if she does read it, she makes no comment. She sends it to Stephen Morgan. Stephen Morgan, we don't think, has read it, because nobody reading that letter could respond without actually responding to the contents of it, but that's exactly what he does. He sends a cut and paste, which we've all had, the Labour line, and it's not even an up-to-date cut and paste, it's an outdated cut and paste of why Labour think this bill is going to be successful. So he doesn't address the extremely sensitive content in the letter. That's bad enough. That gets touted on social media. I talk about it on a video. A lot of people are up in arms. Papers get hold of the story. They cannot believe that this is a thing. The father contacts me today with a screenshot. And the screenshot is of Stephen Morgan's Facebook page, where he has blocked the father. So, to give you a bit more backstory, the family of the child in question are not prolific social media users. I don't think it's not their thing. It's not a lot of people's thing. And it's taken a lot to share their story. It's a very personal, private story with a lot of consequences if not handled sensitively. And yet, he has done this to obviously highlight his own child's case, but just to share with the nation the story, the injustice, and the level of care we can expect from Labour. And he has no other routes to go down. There's no other way to get in touch with Stephen Morgan or Bridget Phillipson. They just ignore you. And even with your own MP contacting them, they still don't get back to you. There's no way to communicate with them. So if Facebook is left open to you, Facebook is left open to you. Now, let me tell you that I can personally vouch for the politeness, respect, and integrity this man has shown. I get called all manner of stuff on social media, and I don't block everybody. He did not do anything of the sort. There is absolutely no reason whatsoever for him to have been blocked, other than it made Stephen Morgan very uncomfortable and he doesn't want you to see what he has done. Well, that's unfortunate, Stephen, because angry was the first word I'd have used in all of this. Now I am incensed, and I'm not alone. There will be families all over the UK who read this and see this and are incensed. I think you should resign. I thought Bridget should have resigned months ago, but Stephen Morgan, you are elected as an MP. You are here to serve us. And yet you are building an iron wall around yourself. You are refusing to engage in your constitutional duty. Think really, really carefully about your next steps, Stephen Morgan. They definitely need to involve a public apology.